always used to, you guys are a pussy company, you just do cartoons, you're not hardcore like us. And I look at their boards and what is so hardcore about like a skull? You look at a pus-head graphic and go, who cares? Like, well, that's scary. That's not evil. And so talking to Mark and go, man, let's make something that is truly evil.
Mark McKee does this thing, comes back, unveils it, and it is both barrels. It's just gnarly. It's got and Jason's looking, he's like, that's something.
My initial reaction was, I don't want this board to be out with my name on it. I don't want to piss people off. I don't want to upset people. And Rocco was more in a position of not caring, which I can respect because, you got to do what you want to do.
Mark, who for some reason actually believes he's a Catholic or, has some sort of religious background, even though he's probably never been to church except to skate, told Jason, if you ride this board, something bad's going to happen. And it's evil. It's evil. Evil, I tell ya. Talks Jason out of it. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, can't have that happen.
And Steve Rocco is suddenly loving this because all morals are built on price. Well, in this case, it's like, how much do you want? Because Jason's name was huge, the company's doing well. I'll write you a check. I believe it's $10,000. And Steve, I think, did it in red ink just for kicks. And he's like, well, how much? And Steve was loving it. Ripped one off the computer, wrote it in hand, a big no-no. And here you go, Jason. What's it going to be?
Oh, man. Are you serious? 10,000? That was so much money to me. I took the check, and it's funny too because Rodney tried to talk me out of it too. I don't know if he said that, but he did. He said, "It's not good, Jason. It's not good. You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it."
Devil kills me to say Mark would be the angel's role, but that would be his place in a sense. Like, don't do it in that sense. And so you got these guys tugging Jason so hard, in many ways the most influential people in that part of his life, and Jason took the check.
That was one of those moments where Mark was being very serious, and he said, if you're not into it, don't do it. And so it was nice to hear him say that, because that's when I was able to say, you know what, I actually don't feel good about it, and I never really did. So we drove back, and I gave Rocco the check back, and it pissed him off.
I'm like, oh my God, like, what are we going to do? We've already got the graphic, we're already making the stuff. And Natas wanders in, sees the graphic, and I go, hey, Natas, you want that graphic? And I never thought of it for Natas because people always believe, like, Natas, Satan, backwards, even though it has nothing to do with that.
And so I thought it would be a good board for me to have. Sort of a poke in the eye of the people who have all these kind of problems with it and didn't really address it rationally. And so we put it out there. I still like it.